To grab this snazzy hand soap. There's our pole. Now let's start whipping up some chicken. Put that in there. We're not gonna waste a thing. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. It's dinner time. What you got going on? You know how it is when you're making chicken. I'm gonna have to wash my hands like 17 times before the meal is cooked, but that's okay. It's best to be safe than sorry, and it's best to be clean than green. So we got some chicken in our bowl here, some raw chicken. I'm about to add some distilled white vinegar, part of the cleansing process. We're also gonna cut some of the, looks like tendons out of the chicken. Your chicken ain't tender if it got tendons. So we're gonna make sure this chicken is as tender as possible. A little lemon juice helps too. So let's get some of that in there. Swerve and Merv. Swerve and Merv. What's going on, Edward Wando? Just checking in on the voyage, my brother. Looking good. What's up, Lawson? Yes, Dr. Durag is in the kitchen making chicken. What's going on? Yeah, so I just poured some. We're just cleaning the chicken up a little bit. I poured some distilled white vinegar on there. Next, we're gonna add in some lemon juice. Shout out to Lawson, man. Whoa, long time no see, Jim. What's going on? Market grade trash can. That's not your regular trash can. That is a market grade trash can. So let's see. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just use the rest of that lemon juice. That lemon juice is low key past its expiration, but we're gonna use it for cleaning purposes, which should just be just fine. Long time no see to Jen, though. I hope it's been a good move. What's going on? WJG, what's happening? Hey everyone, Lawson, what you got going on, man? Lawson, it's almost the wonderful time of the year. It's almost the most wonderful time of the year. It's already October, man. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for Halloween. What's going on? Family of 4, 95. I was also born in 95. Yo, family of 4. Yep. Family of 4. You said yo 3 times. We got you. We're with you. What's going on with you though, Jen? I know you moved. Are you all moved in? And if I didn't say congratulations, congratulations again on that. But are you all moved in? I think I'm gonna get a knife now, just so I can start cutting some of these tendons out of the chicken. We gotta get the right knife. Halloween 2025, big year. Yes, sir. It is. I went on a trip recently and have started running and training for a marathon. Wow. So I've been crazy busy, but I'm glad to catch you all on here. It's good to catch you on here too, Jen. That is crazy busy. On a marathon, I'm rooting for you. You know, it's nice to give yourself projects like that, people. It's nice to give yourself projects like that. So everyone, we're rooting for Jen. We're rooting for Jen on that marathon. It's good to invest in fitness and set challenges for yourself. You know what I mean? That's a thing of beauty right there. The move-in went well. It was stressful at first with the cats, but we're basically all settled in now. Beautiful. Yeah, no spam, please, everybody. No spam. Yeah, big year, Lawson. Big year, baby. Yeah, I know Cat Williams is coming to Bridgeport for Halloween, and I was thinking about checking him out. Because Cat Williams came to Connecticut, he was in Hartford earlier this year, and I wasn't able to see him. And I don't want to keep missing Cat Williams. Cat Williams is not the kind of act you want to miss. So here we go. Here's that tendon I was talking about. I'm going to cut the meat off, though. We just don't want that in the chicken. We don't want that in there. I'm chewing on that. So we got quite a few of these to do. Actually, I'm going to bring the trash can a little closer to me. There we go. I moved the trash can a little closer to me. Everyone, don't forget to double tap that screen to like the live stream. Yo, it's almost Halloween. We get ready. Yeah, we ready. Family of 4. Please subscribe if you love the vibes. Looks like 87% of people do like smooth jazz. Wow, 19% do not. Ooh, 81, sorry. 81% of people do like smooth jazz, while 19% do not. And that's just fine. We've all got our rhymes and reasons. We've all got our spices and seasons. Baby, I'm reporting live from New England, where we get all 4 of the seasons. You are tuned in to a Chant Voyage After Dark. Shout out to Lawson if you're still watching, man. Now that is a DJ if I've ever seen one. And a solid musician, too. Don't get me wrong, Lawson could play some guitar. He knows how to sing along to a song. I'll post pics of my trip to Yellowstone later tonight in Discord. Yes, please. Shout out to Yellowstone. I still need to not only visit the actual national park, but I still need to watch the show. I've heard nothing but great things about the show. Oh yeah, you can smell that vinegar. I don't know why they leave the tendons in the chicken like that. Like, what's the point of that? Does anybody else feel me on that? Kind of like how people leave the tails on shrimp when they serve them to you. Why would you do that? You can't eat the tail. It's literally like a popcorn kernel. And you're like chewing on it. It's awful. What's going on, Frank? Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. We're just making some dinner. I'm going to show you in a couple minutes what we got going on here. I'm just taking the tendons out of this chicken so it can be as tender as possible. We don't want any tendons in the way when we're chowing down, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're really cutting up over here. So we're doing a pretty good job. There we go. Just found another one. I'm getting pretty good at spotting them and cutting them. It's getting pretty surgical. There we go. That was quick. I like that. I'm trying to eat tonight, you know what I mean? I got another one. Frank, how you doing tonight? Where you tuning in from? It's another tendency. I'm trying not to, that'll do. Just trying to preserve some of the meat too, because when you pull that tendon out, some of the meat goes with it. There's a little bit of unnecessary fat. We'll get rid of that. I'm making enough chicken so I have some leftovers too. Something I'm gonna start getting into is meal prepping my meals. Preparing enough food to last me a week at least. So I'm not hassled with having to cook all the time like I am right now. It's 11:45 Eastern Standard Time, 11:45 p.m. And I'm cooking. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. I can see myself in a very near future skipping this part of the process and just heating up the food. I think I got all the tendons, which I'm very happy about because now we can start seasoning our chicken and get ready to throw it in the oven. Oven's already preheated. Great news. Okay. All right. Ooh. Yeah, that's a little tendony. So let's see. Let's get that out of there. I don't want to eat that. Let's get that part out. Yeah, I want to talk to I gotta talk to the butchers and all them. But why would you leave tendons on the chicken? I guess they did all the hard part, right? They plucked the bird and drained it and got all the skin off. So you know what? I guess I won't be writing an email to them. Guess it's my job. Okay, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Merv, you got me cracking up. Yeah, I heard about that AI you've been using. What's it called again? Somebody mentioned it online. Been seeing a lot of cool stuff come off of Sonar or so something. What's it called, Merv? Is it Somar? Sora, that's what it is. Yeah, that Sora been cranking out some bangers. All right. So our chicken is cleaned and detendoned. Like I took it to detention. And now we're gonna get ready to season it and throw it in the oven. Now what I'm gonna use instead of butter on the bottom of the pan is I'm actually gonna add some extra virgin olive oil to chicken now with seasonings. It's gonna help with texture and it's also gonna prevent it from uh-oh, where's the extra virgin olive oil? Oh, there's some. Smooth and fruity, okay. Okay. 3 branches. Extra virgin olive oil, smooth and fruity. Didn't know olives were a fruit. All right, that's a bit of, yeah, that's more than enough olive oil. Let me show you guys the progress here. Peep the progress. We just poured the extra virgin olive oil on our chicken. 3 branches. Extra virgin olive oil, smooth and fruity. Love that jazz. Yeah, I mentioned jazz because I'm thinking I want to go to the Owl Shop Wednesday night. I'm gonna see if any of my buddies want to join me. The Owl Shop is a cigar lounge in New Haven, Connecticut, where they play live jazz 9 p.m. to like midnight. And I haven't been in months. I don't even know if I've been yet this year. I don't know if I've been there yet this year. Which is crazy because ever since like I really started going there, like I at least go a few times a year. I haven't been there forever. All right, so we just added some Memphis style barbecue seasoning to it. Very good. We're gonna do a little bit of Old Bay. A little bit of Old Bay. Guys, I'm noticing some progress in my muscle growth from hitting the gym, which I'm very proud of. Just gotta keep consistent, keep at it, getting that good protein. I just wanna keep a good grip on my diet too, because I wanna burn some fat, I wanna get a little leaner. I wanna get leaner so I can wear that muscle real nice too. And that'll also open me up for more opportunities, like being shirtless in a music video. Like, sure, anybody could take their shirt off in a music video, but there's Fatboy SSE taking his shirt off in a music video, and then there's Trey Songz taking his shirt off in a music video. You know what I mean? See, me, I'm trying to earn me an R&B body. I'm trying to earn me an R&B body. All right, so we just added some Old Bay, a little bit of onion powder, Memphis barbecue, and not gonna go too crazy. I'm just gonna add in a little bit of thyme, some thyme leaves. We'll take our time with it. Very cool. Speaking of time, I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna put this chicken in the oven. So we're just gonna have to go by sight and smell on that one. But let's mix up that chicken. We got our olive oil. Just blending that really nicely together. I don't want to over season it either. Trust me, I just over seasoned my broccoli like a few days ago and it was awful. I had to literally mix my broccoli into my rice just so it was edible. It was bad. I mix that up real nice, and then we're gonna pour what's left over actually onto the chicken when it's in the pan. Cause that ain't nothing but some seasoned extra virgin olive oil, baby. Smooth and fruity. And savory now, because we added some seasoning in there. That should be all right. All right, I'm gonna bring the pan over. We're gonna add that into the pan. Here's the pan we'll be using. Let's line it with some chicken. It's kind of interesting, the chicken maybe it's because it's like getting warmer and warmer. It's like it's lost that pink color. It almost has the color of like undercooked chicken at this point, which is really interesting. Beautiful. And as I promised, I'm going to pour our seasoned, smooth and fruity and savory extra virgin olive oil into our pan to help keep that chicken moist. I know it's nice and tender. We removed the tendons. It's nice and seasoned now too. So I'm actually gonna pop this in the oven. Let me just open the oven up. I am back. What's up, Cherryville? Welcome back. All right. Oops. Our chicken's in the oven. And actually in a moment, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some foil on top of the chicken. I just wanna wash my hands really quickly. Just want to get the chicken in the oven. The time is at 11:58. We can round that up to like midnight. Our chicken should be ready in a half hour. At least, at most. But we're gonna put some foil on top of that chicken just to preserve the moisture. Because the oven is a dry area and we don't want that chicken to dry out. Cherryville, what's going on? How you been? I'm gonna need to take that bag out of the garbage. It is full to the brim. All right, with some foil. Here we go. Whew. A sudden heat wave just came over me. I need some water. All right. So we're just gonna add some foil on top of this, just to preserve some moisture. Because we did not go through all of that trouble for dried chicken, did we? I touched something hot. There we go. Let's see if I can impress myself. Let's see if I can impress myself with how I'm making this chicken. OMG, you do weird like ew. What do you mean? That's some nice music. Yes, I like smooth jazz. Aren't I lucky for catching the voyage live? Absolutely. Welcome in, C. White. Welcome in. We just popped some chicken in the oven, man. I'm gonna get some rice and broccoli going right now. It's that kind of night. We're doing chicken, rice, and broccoli. Got up out the gym about an hour ago. Well, a little more than an hour now. An hour and a half ago. Got our pots. Salute to C. White, boy. Bruh Powell, weirdo. Your chicken probably tastes like bounce that ass. That's funny. Bruh Powell. Well, no need for name calling, bruh. I'm sure if we knew more about you, we could say a bunch. But I'll take your comments as curiosity. And welcome, welcome. You said you cook better, but do you look better? Ooh. We've done quite a few recipes on here, actually. We've done quite a few recipes. If you say so, bruh. That's why you don't have your selfie as your PFP, right? You handsome devil, you. Let's get some rice started. Sure. What's going on, Drewski? What's happening? Hold on, BRB. She calls me on her break. No problem. Take your time, C-White. Drew, what's happening? We're cooking up, man. We're cooking up. The chicken's in the oven. About to whip up the rice right now. Get the broccoli started. And you know me and my fancy water. Got some Pellegrino cooling off in the fridge. I can't complain, man. Life is good. Oops. Just got home from work, brother. Yes, sir. Time to put the feet up, Drew. It's time to put the feet up. Here you go. It's got that fancy water. Yeah, bro, subscribe if you love the vibes. I'm on my road to 2K. I'm on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We're sitting at, let's get this one on. Oh my gosh, that chicken already smells amazing. Wow, I'm hype. I'm actually really hyped for that. But yes, back to what I was saying, we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. We're currently at 1.91K. Just got a few hundred more to go. And we're gonna muscle our way through it. Why do those polls cover the screen? That's silly. Is it doing that? Yo, no BS, bro. I was hoping you guys didn't see that. Thank you for saying that, because I feel entirely differently about the polls now. I might not do the polls anymore because of that. Because I was like, when it was first ever brought to my attention, I was just like, yeah, nah, YouTube definitely doesn't show the live stream to the viewers like that, right? And I'm trying to move it. You cannot move it. Let me try to make it smaller. I can make it smaller. Okay, that's the good news. But whoever joins, I want to make sure they can see the poll. We've run into a little bit of a conundrum. Ooh, I think I put too much broccoli in there. Okay, the chicken smells amazing. The chicken's about to go crazy. That's all I know. So you know what? We don't want to let the chicken down. We gotta have a nice pot of rice and broccoli waiting for it when it's ready. The Pellegrino's just waiting on the word. I think I'm gonna add some more rice to this pot. Why is my name like that? Why is it like what? Blue? Because you're a moderator. Your name's Blue because you're a moderator, Drew. That means if we get anybody in here acting crazy. Oh, you said 5282 isn't normally there. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that, brother. I could not tell you that. All right. Let's see. Gotta make sure we got enough rice on deck. Might need to add a little more water to this pot for sure. To add some more rice to this jar for sure. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna have to go to the owl shop this Wednesday night, man. I don't know, it's calling my name. Even if none of my buddies can make it out, I'm going alone. And get me some bourbon. Smoke a nice American Spirit. Or a few. Or two, or a few. Chill out, man. That's my game plan. Go there for some inspiration. I got a song called Noir on the way. which I want to doctor up just a little bit in the studio soon. Yeah is dropping any day. Any day now. That's guaranteed. All the studio work is done with yeah. All I'm waiting on is the cover art from Gallo. But I said enough. I'm gonna let these moves do the talking. Yeah, let me take my phone off the stove before it overheats. Where's all the OGs at? I don't. Merv was in here. Was jamming some Queen Elizabeth and Stay Calm to their fire tracks, homie. I appreciate you, Playboy. Yeah, Stay Calm's a dope song. I was just listening to that with my buddy just the other day, about a week or so ago. You know, because we're just talking about how chaotic life can get sometimes, and whatever happens, just stay calm, you know? You know, keep your composure. But yeah, Stay Calm was a fun track. You know, a lot of honesty on that song. Yeah, between Stay Calm and Kicking My Ass. You know, those are two Sean Voyage and S. Clive songs where, you know, I just had some very honest verses on there. Some very honest verses, you know, describing, you know what I'm saying, state of mind around that time. And Queen Elizabeth is actually one of my favorite songs by myself right now. And I think it will be for a while. Queen Elizabeth is a nice song. I love that song. It was written with love, man. Written with love. All right, we're gonna let that rice do its thing. That's good. Like that rice do, rice does. Where did it go? There it is. All right, keep that on low. Put a pot on, a lid on. A little extra water in case we need it. Everything's looking good here. Let's get those dishes washed as we go so we don't have too many left over. That butter's gonna come in handy eventually. That's a nice cat, brother. I appreciate you, man. Got my do-rag on. Dr. Do-rag in this. Dr. Do-rag is in charge of dinner right now. I appreciate that, brother. Keep my hair all in one place. Actually, I had a different cap and I lost it. I don't know where it is. It's probably under my bed or something. That's what'll happen sometimes. Toss and turn some nights. And it causes my caps to lose grip. And they slip off my head. So now I'm gonna need a retwist soon. What you cooking? I'm cooking chicken, rice, and broccoli, brother. I seasoned that chicken up real nice. It's in the oven baking as we speak. You got home a little after I popped the chicken in the oven. But I can't wait for you to see the finished product. Sorry about that. Just had to take that. The garbage was full. Yeah, what you think of dinner, my boy? My man. What you got going on for dinner, Drew? Tell Carly and Lincoln I said, hey, by the way. New car going. All is well, brother. Can't complain. All is well. Even if something was wrong with it, I wouldn't tell you. Because I'm not one to complain, my man. I'm Material things are material things. It's the body that's important. Now let's put this vinegar away. Might might just get some pizza. I'm feeling lazy, bro. Nothing wrong with that, man. Gotta get your pizza on sometimes. I'm more so pretty much saving pizza for like the weekend. The weekend or like a special day if I can help it. The weekdays. The weekdays I like to save money and go as low as possible on carbs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm flattening. Uh-oh. Am I still in New England? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you ever hear about me leaving New England, it would likely be for New York, Georgia, not so likely Massachusetts, but New York, Georgia. Well, actually, Massachusetts is part of New England, so that wouldn't be leaving New England. That would just be leaving Connecticut. But if I were, once again, to stay on topic, if I were to leave New England, it would be for New York, Georgia, or I don't know, California if the check was right, if the money made sense, if I had business to handle out there. Other than that, the closest major hub for art and entertainment to me is New York. Georgia's got its own hub too, and the cool thing about Georgia is, as you know, I've got family out there. Smash that like button. I would like to move to rural Texas. That would be peaceful. I'm sick of the noise in the city. Yes, sir. Smash that like button and subscribe to your boy Superstar Sexy X. I appreciate you, Drew. Yeah, it's funny you say that. I stopped by a liquor store yesterday, and the liquor store was owned and run by a married couple, and I happened to be wearing a Texas Longhorns shirt. You know what I'm saying? You know, a college team. And they took interest in my shirt saying, yeah, they got plans to go to Texas soon. And I was like, oh, no kidding. They're like, yeah. And they also went on to say that they'd like to go ahead, being real careful. I'm dealing with some steel wool right now, and I hate when that stuff gets stuck in my finger. They were just talking about the zoning and the land and all that in Texas. But based off of what I know about you, Drew, I reckon you would get a kick out of rural Texas, you know? A simple life, a lot of country, a lot of land, out of the way, quiet, peaceful. think I got all this, just about. I think I got all the steel wool off of this sponge. Oop, there's another piece there. Want to look out for that. That steel wool ain't no joke, man. That shit'll poke you in your finger real nice. It'll give you a good poke. But it looks like oh wow, that was a sneaky one. I need a new piece of steel wool because that thing is falling apart. Alright, looks like I got it all. And if I didn't, I'll know very soon because it'll poke me in my finger. Alright. What you cooking? Or you doing the dishes? I'm doing the dishes at the moment, but I'm also cooking. The rice is coming along real nice. We got the broccoli boiling, and we got our chicken in the oven. It's like a raw chicken tenders that I started with. Now we're baking them. I'm seasoning them up real nice with some Creole seasoning, Old Bay, and some Memphis barbecue seasoning. And I also added some thyme leaves. To it. Oh, and how could I forget the extra virgin olive oil? As the container said, smooth and fruity. And with all of those seasonings in conjunction with it, savory as well. That's what we're working on over here. What about you, CY? Did you get around to dinner yet? What time is it over there? Yeah, just doing the dishes. Cleaning as I go. No, I gotta take a look at that rice in a second. Leave that rice lonely for too long, that's when it starts sticking to the bottom of the pot. It's 5:20 p.m. Tuesday in New Zealand. Daughter had an away volleyball game, so we get pizza on the way home. Nice. Drew was thinking pizza too, see White. What kind of pizza did you get? Man, I love some pizza. Especially that New Haven style pizza, baby. Oh my goodness. The classic pepperoni. This song has some heartbreak vibe to it. Yeah, it's an older song actually. I wrote that song a while ago. And I just wanted to drop something, you feel me? Despair. Fun fact, I originally wanted to put Despair on the album. I originally wanted to put Despair on Supervillain, the sequel. And then I thought to myself that, it's not really cohesive. And another quarrel I had with Despair was that it was not recorded with my engineer. It was a different engineer because my engineer was out of commission at the time. So I wasn't able to get around to getting the Spirit mixed and mastered, at least the way I would have liked it to have been. So I decided, I originally dropped it on all streaming services, but after listening to it again and again, I was like, there's certain things that just should be a certain way and they're not. So Despair is still available on SoundCloud and YouTube. SoundCloud and YouTube. When my next song's up, it was time to check on that chicken and that rice. Just wanted to show these dishes some love, but let me just put this sponge down and take a look at our rice and chicken right now. First and foremost, the rice. Because that rice don't be playing nice all the time. Wait a minute. Okay, the rice looks good. The rice looks good. Let's give it a mix. Uh-oh, yep, started sticking to the bottom. Let's try a piece of it, see if it's soft enough. I would say so. And you know what? Just to give it another moment, another opportunity. There we go, pouring a little bit more water in there. You can hear it hit the bottom and it's sizzling real nice. There we go, right on the bottom. I'm gonna put the lid on, it's gonna create some steam. It's gonna help that rice boil up a little bit more. Just a wee bit more. I forgot to get black pepper. Low on that pepper, boy. All right, there we go. Throw some butter in that rice. Butter's another thing I need to grab from the store. Will we ever get it all from the store? Nate, what's happening? Any new tattoos? Ooh, that is not the butter. Oh, wow. Nothing new, nothing new. I think you guys are all caught up on my tattoos. Nothing new. Jesus help us. Where's the butter? This is no time to butter. We need the butter. What's this? Is that tzatziki sauce? Don't you hate finding stuff like tzatziki sauce when all you need is some butter? It's like, it's nice to know there's tzatziki sauce, but oh jeez. Looks like we're in a little bit of trouble, folks. We need to find where some hidden butter might be. There's gotta be, because I know I had some sticks of butter. Uh-oh. Well, we've gotten ourselves out of bigger pickles than this, folks. All right, unsalted sweet cream butter. All right, there is. I found a stick of frozen butter. So what I'm gonna have to do with this frozen butter is cut it and melt it down. The good news, folks, we couldn't lose if we tried. All right, now I think I'm smelling that chicken. We gotta take a look at that. One thing I did not want to do was burn the chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. We're about to take a look at what we've done here. Damn it, that foil stuck. Now let's try this side. Yeah, that looks good. Smells good too. Tell you what. I'm gonna turn the oven off. Oh, I did already. Good. Appreciate you, Drew. Decided to turn the oven off. And just kind of let the oven cool down, but it's still hot. So the chicken still has a little bit more time to understand what it did wrong by not being cooked already. Rice is looking marvelous. And I'm glad we made a nice pot of rice because we'll have extras. You know me, I like my broccoli real soft. Let's add some butter. The voyage, the voyage, the voyage. Yes, sir, Swerving Mervster. Why are there numbers by our names, dude? Devin. Devin, I'm making chicken, rice, and broccoli. Oh, yeah. Baby, won't you rub some butter on my body? Let me chill. All right, I'm gonna need that spoon. Now this. Yeah, thanks for ruining the live stream, Devin. Just kidding. No, my phone actually overheated. Remember, whoever was watching earlier, I was just like, my phone's gonna mess around and overheat from me leaving it on the stove. No remix or nothing. That's how you know we was down bad. No remix or nothing. Need to add some ground pepper. See me, folks, I don't like to go too crazy with seasoning sometimes. When it comes to your veggies and your rice, all I feel like you really need some pepper and some butter, man. I'm gonna mix that up. Fun fact about me actually is I love adding honey to my rice. I think you guys knew that already. Said, damn, that's a lot of pepper. It looks that way, I know. But as soon as I mix it, it's gonna even out. Uh-oh. What's that, dude? Okay. There was a piece of paper from the butter in there. Can't do that. All right, the broccoli is good to go. Let's mix the rice up. So does anybody in here know what Baroque music is? Baroque? Put a little more honey on there too. And I'm gonna take the chicken out of the oven. Food's ready. Playing the spoons on the LJK. I just got it. No, Baroque is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a subgenre of classical music. And I was just thinking, I think I want to start listening to Baroque music, but the reason why I listen to trap music is because I want to listen to something I can get money to, you feel me? Like, trap money. Baroque music, I can't get no money to that. Called Baroque music for a reason, ain't it? All right, the point of me bringing that up is because I low-key want to make a stand-up comedy joke. It revolved around that, but I butchered that. I absolutely butchered whatever I was going for. Not proud. Not the proudest moment for a Cham Voyage. Yeah, it was too... It's like I didn't send it when I was supposed to, you know? Let's take a look at that chicken. Yes, nicely cooked. I'm gonna let you know how the chicken tastes. Because I want to say I definitely seasoned it enough, but we'll see. It smells amazing. Truth be told, I don't know if I bought enough chicken. Because if I'm really hungry, I'm definitely going for a second plate. Just gotta go to the shop, BRB, chirp. Love the chirp. Remind me like of New Zealand Jay and Silent Bob. Devin heaven. Yeah, so I had a dream. I had a dream last night that I was wrestling. And I earned a belt. It was weird. It's like I was beating up Not even wrestlers. I was beating up a picture of two wrestlers wrestling. And I was kicking that picture's ass. I was like kicking that picture's ass, and then I did like my special move on it, my finishing move. And after I did my finisher, it was a weird dream. It was like there was a party in the next room over. Cause like when I beat up the picture, I was like, all right, where's the ref? Where's the ref? There was no ref in sight. And like there was like a room next door that had a party, and I guess I knew to run over there. And I'm looking around the room for a ref, and there was like a referee with like a cocktail in his hand talking to some people, and I was like, yo, need some help over here. He just slams the drink, sits it down, and follows me to the ring. And I cover the picture. 1, 2, 3, ding ding. And he gives me the championship. And I was kind of mind blown by that dream. I'm like, what on earth? So I don't know if y'all knew this, but I have a dream journal. And best believe that went into my dream journal. If you're not still on when I get back, have a good night, brother. Always good to catch your streams, bro. Hey, thank you for tapping in, Drew. Love, brother, love. Have a good night, man. I have weird dreams, too. What kind of dreams did you have, Devin? Let's pour up some Pellegrino. Just weird ones. Because you be drinking paralyzers before bed, that's why. Devin had a dream she was paralyzed. Listen, I wish. Devin, let's stop playing and get paralyzed. All right, one of my supporters sent me a hot sauce. I gotta do a review on that. I was thinking of saying, fuck it, just do it now, but I think I'm gonna save it for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm gonna cook something cool. Maybe some mashed potatoes involved too. Use some of that hot sauce. I can't be skipping leg day. If I can help it tomorrow I'd like to wake up. I don't know when I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow, but I want to do it early. I want to do the gym early tomorrow. Ooh, sorry. Head to gym. What time is this on? Hey, y'all, hashtag the voyage. We'll call it there. I'm gonna eat this food, watch some Fallout, chill out. Hashtag the voyage. And I'll be talking to you soon. Cause it's the voyage, baby. Ooh wee, baby. Hey, San Koyoshi. Yes, I do remember you. I was just saying peace out. Check out my latest shorts that I posted on YouTube. Thank you, Devin. Devin, I might call you. Is that cool? But yes, San Koyoshi. Have a great day or good night. We'll check you next time. Thank you for tuning in. It's the voyage, baby.